Welcome back, listeners. I'm Robin Black, and this is It's All About Healing podcast. Today, we have a special guest with us, Ms. Rhonda Farrah. She is an alchemist, and she is going to be speaking to us about how she is living an empowered life. Ms. Rhonda, how are you today?
I'm very well, Robin. Thank you for inviting me to be your guest.
No problem. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was raised on the East Coast. As a matter of fact, relocating back there now within the next 3 to 4 months. All my family's on the East Coast. I'm the oldest of 3 brothers and 1 sister. Mm-hmm. And through 3rd grade was raised in what we call an extended family. So at one time or another, for those who don't know, but I think a lot of listeners know, extended family was myself, my siblings, my parents, my grandparents, aunts. 1 uncle at one time, great aunts. Mm-hmm. And at one time it was 13 people under the same roof. So lots of discipline and lots of love, mm-hmm. which I wouldn't change for anything. And it was, the household was primarily women. And so mm-hmm. women are nurturers. Yes. And that's where I got my sense of nurturing, being of service to others, and also being the oldest of 5. I was setting the example, whether I knew it or not, mm-hmm. for my brothers and my sister. So, as I've have plenty of certifications in coaching, plenty of degrees. But my real credentials are the life experiences that I have been in, and I am an alchemist. I'm a coach. I'm a writer, and I'm a speaker. Mm-hmm. And alchemy is the precursor to chemistry. Okay. However, mm-hmm. I am not a left brain person. However, I did, by God's grace, there are no accidents, happenstances, or coincidences. And God put me in situations where it allowed me to take the gifts and the blessings, mm-hmm. regardless of what was happening. And that's what I do as an alchemist. I help people help themselves to realize that it's the joys, the sorrows, as well, all that not so good stuff that is essential. And mm-hmm. I'll help you make it work for you rather than anything less. Yes. So that's what I do as an alchemist, and living an empowered life. Hey, living the life you want to live, the life you desire, perhaps the life you dream about. And again, I'm very faith-based. And for me, mm-hmm. it's either faith or it's fear. Faith says, even if crap and not so good stuff happens to you, even if. Fear says, oh my goodness, what if?
Right.
Oh, what if I can't do this? I can't do this. No, that's not the way to go, friends. Okay. Yes. That's not the way to go. So as an alchemist, that's a little bit about what I do. There's, it's not a cookie cutter approach. Mm-hmm. Everyone is different. Everything takes different strides. I work with people, and I especially like speaking. Yes. Audiences and venues like this. Uh-huh. Show people that whatever your mess happens to be, you can turn it into a message and help others with that message, because that's why we're here, to be of service to others. And the rest of it, God's flow just happens. That's it.
I love that. And first, I just want to apologize when I was over here because my computer was actually about to die. And I was like, I was scrambling to hurry up and plug it up. But in relation to what you were just saying, I know before we were speaking about how you stated, continue to grow where you're planted. Right. And speak a little bit on that, because I love that. It's very profound.
Growing means finding the gift, the blessing, doing your own pruning, watering, getting enough sunlight. Yeah. And literally, I have been in situations, and I call them my midlife crises. Uh-huh. They started at about age 40. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just turned 67. Mm-hmm. About age 40, we'll begin with the midlife crisis of being incarcerated in a women's federal prison camp.
What?
Not knowing where that was coming from. Okay.
Yeah.
I never got a parking ticket. No, I got a parking ticket, but I never got a speeding ticket.
Uh-huh.
So that was like hit me between the eyes. And the reality is God was trying to get my attention, to get me back in service to others rather than some fancy schmancy business deals. Okay.
Right.
And after a while, God said it would, and enlisted Mother God, and I still wasn't listening to either of them. He put me in a major timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Major, about 7 years.
Okay.
It wasn't bars, but it was a camp with 300 other women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I learned a lot about myself. And after about a year, I call it here it is, my aha breath. I stopped hitting the phone against the wall, saying, get me out of here, to whoever I was talking to. And I just said, oh, well. That has continued as my aha breath. That was the surrender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, well, the surrender. It was then that I began writing more, reading, and being of service to my peers, my fellow inmates, teaching wellness classes, on the emotional as well as the physical level. Right. So I was right there, back in service to others. I never dreamed that was going to be happening.
Right.
Why am I here? And I'd say, why am I here? And next thing you know, there would be something else for me to do. So I struggled. I 6, 7 birthdays, holidays, my daughter's 6 or 7 birthdays. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Well, God made the way. Yeah. God provided the light and the guidance, the roadmap. And all I had to do was follow. And anyway, I had surrendered, and I found I got lighter. I became free. I had to be incarcerated to be liberated.
Right. Yes.
Exactly how I feel. And when I came home, people, well, what if you didn't have to go? Would you have changed anything? I said, nope, I wouldn't have changed one thing. People thought I was nuts. Okay. I said, nope, I wouldn't have changed one thing. When I was released, I looked around and everybody was still in the same place, but not me. That onion skin had been peeled away from me. And as the onion was being peeled away, when you cut an onion, you cry. That's a sign of growth, the weeping. Yes. But I laughed a lot too. I laughed a lot with my peers there, with women there. Laughter and tears are a sign of growth. Yes. If you're laughing or you're not crying, you're not growing. So I'm growing where I'm planted. Right. Okay. And that was the first instance of, well, I really don't like being here. But after a while, I said, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm helping others. This is not going to last forever. As my father, God rest his soul, would say, you can't stop the clock. And sure enough, that day came. My release was delayed. And I said, no. There were too many other things happening, God in the clouds. I was raised Catholic. I was rebaptized a Christian in prison, full water immersion. And I was just like, what is this? Well, whatever it is, it was serving me as I was serving others. And I had a lot to heal from. I mean, it is all about healing. Your podcast said this is going to be made for me. It's all about healing, because as we help others heal, we heal.
Correct. Absolutely.
No question about it. So here we're coming up to release date. And I knew for 11 months I had a lump on my breast. Did nothing about it in that system. And I won't even get into that. But I just knew just be faithful, your prayers, your affirmations, get home. And I got home and I went to my own doctors in California. And when someone would say, well, how'd the biopsy come out? I would say, well, not the best news, but not the worst. So I was nearly a stage 3 breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
Walking around. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And went from in those 11 months to disbelief. I'm an avid runner. I ate right. I did everything right. Never smoked. How could this be? Again,
Right.
God is going to get my attention for the next
Correct.
step. Okay. The next step. I go home and none other than Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October 10th.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday early.
Yeah.
October 10th, 2005.
Yeah.
I got that new, you were celebrating your birthday and I was celebrating still being alive.
Yeah. Wow.
And, you know, the other fear, I don't like doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like this news. But I said, okay. And one day, and my family is hurrying me up. Oh, no, you got to try treatment immediately and everything. I'm getting a little squeamish about that. Never took any street drugs in my life and chemo. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to, I was in a place where I'm faith-based, but I had that fear there.
Mm-hmm.
So a friend of mine came home from where she worked. It was a holistic grocery store. And she gave me the card of somebody that was a medical Qigong professional, practitioner. And I said, this is my ticket out of Western medicine. Literally handing it to me. I called this gentleman and I went to see him for several sessions. It was a series of chanting, prayers, restrictions in the diet. And he said to me after several sessions, go back to your oncologist because Western medicine has the best diagnostic tools.
Mm-hmm.
I went back. My daughter was with me. And my oncologist, she said to me, I don't know what you're doing, Rhonda, but you're shrinking your tumor.
Wow.
Music to my ears.
Yeah.
My daughter was saying, literally, you're buying this shit too?
Yeah.
When are we going to get a break? If you can get home, you're buying this now? Okay, so, and I want to say one thing. I believe that one adventure prepared me for the next.
Yes.
I found my authentic power from within. I am dedicated to helping people find their authentic power from within, but especially their spiritual power, the God within us.
Right. Correct.
God is all there is and everywhere. So right here, right there too. You're not getting off the hook. Made in the image of God. Okay.
Right.
I found that to get me through this incidence of breast cancer. And I knew at that point, no, my family is going to be devastated. I got to give up this fear. I got to go in faith. I started chemo. I had the best, they call him the best breast guy in the United States, in Monterey, California, and cleaned out the margins. How many bouts of 37 bouts of getting a suntan on your breast, radiation.
Right.
Okay. And then they ring the bell when you're finished with that. So I went through that and it was scary, but it was, no, just stay in faith. Just stay in faith. And I always ask for a sign. God, I need the shot in the arm. Help me out. Help me out. It was many times, not just through prison and this breast cancer stuff, but one in particular. I was laying on a gurney, looking out on this beautiful day in Monterey, California, in the surgical center. And I'm talking. And the nurse, who would be my OR nurse, came over to me. And she said, can I get you something? I said, no, I'm just having a little talk with God. I want to know everything's going to be all right. I do, but it would be nice if I got another sign. I like getting these shots in the arm. That OR nurse pulled back her skull cap as she's looking at my hair. Your hair is coming back. All the fuzz is coming back from losing your hair. And she pulled back her skull cap and she said, maybe your hair will come back curly like mine. That was my sign. Here's a person that had been through what I'm going through now, and she's back to help us. I said, thank you, my dear, and thank you, God.
Right. Yes.
Okay. And so many people, I'm not afraid to ask. Okay. I'm not afraid to ask because I know God is all there is. But I also know that we gotta, do something. We can't just wait for the proverbial lightning bolt. In my case, to hit me in my proverbial ass. No, that wasn't going to happen. I needed to take inspired action. It began with asking. It began, again, with finding the gift and the blessing.
Yes.
Chemotherapy and not the best route, but I knew I had a window of time. I'm an avid runner. I could run.
Yes.
So I could not as fast. I had a day and a half to jog or fast walk before the chemo really took effect. And then we would begin the next week. But that was a gift and a blessing to me.
Right.
It wasn't, I didn't take any of it lightly. I didn't go, oh me, oh my, I can't do what I've been doing. How could I be an athlete all this time and now I'm reduced to this? Martyrdom and victimism are not attractive on me. So, and that was on a subconscious level that I knew that. As I began these journeys, I knew that power within me, God, my godling self, rather than merely my earthling self, is relevant. And and that was in 2005. In 2005, I also said, how can I have breast cancer? I started dealing with the emotional and the cognitive aspects of breast cancer. So I was in psychotherapy before that. And I looked at this and I said, all the research bears incidence of breast cancer in women is because we do not nourish and nurture ourselves. So here I am, the nurturer wasn't nurturing herself.
Right.
And brought about a series of events, including breast cancer, that said, you better start paying attention to yourself. You're off track. You are not aligned with God's mission and purpose for you. So if we can find the gift and the blessing, and I did gratefully, in the worst of things, we're gonna be better. We're gonna be the best version of ourselves.
Absolutely. And are we able to kind of rewind a little bit here? Is this camp, what was the reason, if you don't mind sharing, what was the reason?
It was
go ahead.
My purported crime had nothing to do with drugs or violence. It was a business deal. And I did not do my homework with people I was trusting. I'm the best delegator there is. I'm real lazy. And people that were supposed to do certain things didn't do them. I got left holding the bag. And after I stopped banging the phone against the wall, and then I was still handing in motions for dismissal, for this, for that. No, everything denied. I was staying there.
Okay.
I was staying there to learn what I had to learn, and I continued to find gifts and blessings, and I continued to help others. And knowing I had a lump on my breast, on the eve of release, my sentence was expunged.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, and somebody's, aren't you mad? I go, no, why would I be mad? I learned a whole lot about myself. Sentence is expunged. I'm alive. I'm going to go get treated for this cancer. But my sense was, what was the use of being mad? Who am I mad at, God? No. No. It's my highest and best purpose. Even there came forward. I was being used there. And I got to like it. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
I got to like it.
But what kind of camp is this? Because you said it wasn't like a prison or a jail. So
no bars or anything like that. It was in Northern California. And I was actually part of so people were in there, but no violent crimes or anything like that. It was dormitory style.
Okay.
And I had a track, and I had an antiquated weight pile, It was actually where Mr. Milken, the junk bond dealer, served his time.
Okay.
And I will add as an aside, because this is a matter of public record, he got prostate cancer while he was there. He earned his release, and he earned $5 million where he set up a research center for prostate cancer which is there in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So there were a lot of things that were, happening at the same time. So that was dormitory style. It was, the weather was beautiful. I got to run on the track. I got to help women who would say, "Oh, I'll do this when I get home. I'll eat right. I'll exercise. I'll do spiritual meditation and everything else. I'll pray." I go, "No, you won't. This is our time. We're doing time, but this is also a good time. When you get home, you will have your children. You will have to get a job. You will have all these other things in life, pay your rent. This is your time, honey. Let's make the best of it, and let's do it together, because we are never alone." So I was in my element of helping others. Again, never expected that would be one of my elements, but it was. So when you asked me about that, and as well, I was part of a work cadre.
A work what now?
Cadre. That traveled 5 days a week to the Presidio in San Francisco. And we would do gardening, 5 of us. So, nonviolent, low risk, this, that. We were out. We were doing gardening, painting, things that were gifts and blessings to me. That's what I did. I was by the ocean as well. And it's like, that was a gift and a blessing. Now, I could have said, "Oh, screw this. This is just making me want to throw up that I'm here." But now I took the gift and the blessing. So it was not when I say I was in a women's federal prison camp, that's what it was like.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. That's what it was like. And so that was all 3.5 years of that. Then a bunch of us got put on a bus and taken to Victorville, California. And it was still dormitory style, but we were there to set up, to help clean up and set up for the men that would be on the property incarcerated in another building. That was our job. They brought the women in to do the heavy lifting. They brought the women in to do the heavy lifting. And so we're in the bus and we're traveling from Northern California to Victorville. And we're singing. I don't know what we were singing, probably Amazing Grace. But all of a sudden, there was no singing. And somebody looked at me and said, "You're not even singing." And I go, "No, I don't like the looks of this." Okay. So it's all desert, and it's like these concrete buildings, lots of concrete, a few tumbleweeds running through across from the bus and everything else. Wow. I got in there, and when I had the phone privileges back, you could call, and I spoke to my sister. I go, "Oh my God, I'm in prison." She said, "You've been in prison for over 3 years." I go, No, this is really, no, you have no idea what this is like.
Oh my God. It's just now hitting that you're really there.
Oh my God. This is, and nobody likes change. Come on.
Yeah.
But I was with, some of my buddies anyway. They transported, I think, 50 of us down there, shackled and all that. And then they let us out of the bus, got unshackled. And I remember I had a track. I still had a track, and I had it. It was very hot there. and I had indoor, again, gift and blessings. I had an indoor recreation center where they had weights, stuff like that. And so right away, you know, the girls and I, well, we're in a different place, but let's get back on our regimen.
Right.
Okay. But first we're walking around this track. Again, it's all sand and the wind is blowing and there's no green anywhere, like in Northern California.
Right.
And there's 3 of us and we were walking, and all of a sudden I'm in the middle of 2 people that are taller than me, and we hear the rattler. It's rattlesnake right there on the track. And I go, keep walking. Just keep walking and step over it, which is what we did. I go, oh, I told you God had it handled.
Yes.
I told you.
Yeah, I like that.
I told you.
I'm terrified to step over it.
You step out. You gotta, don't stop. It might chase us. Go. But you see, so again, it's the gift and the blessing. No matter where you are, you have the opportunity, if you choose, to grow where you are planted.
Right. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
What else you want to ask me about the prison? Not sounding like a prison, right?
I'm still trying to get over this snake, because if it would have chased you, that would have been a different story. So how long ago was this? I know you said you were there for 7 years. How long ago was this? You said
I was indicted in August of 1998.
Oh, okay. Okay.
August of 1998, and went through trial and everything else. My counsel was the illustrious F. Lee Bailey, who had his own problems and was soon to be indicted. He's passed away now. But so, and the first, a reality check was, you get this indictment and it says on it, United States of America versus Rhonda Farrah.
Dang. Wow.
That was daunting to me.
Yeah.
That was like, come on, I never got a speeding ticket. What is this?
Yeah.
And I had to sit with that. And then I going through everything with trials and a jury of my peers, and, and I had to do a lot of forgiving to my judge as well, who said, hurry up, when somebody's grandmother died or was dying on the jury. And he said, instructed to jurors, just hurry up. That was no grounds for mistrial.
Yeah. Not
what he said, but the fact that one of these jurors was being affected like that. But you know what? Over the years, look at how many years it's been now, since 1998. I have forgiven so many people. Yeah. And I feel good about it. Yeah. I feel good that I learned what it was to forgive. Yeah. Forgive the most hurtful things. Absolutely. And so it's, when I'm asked, how do you live an empowered life? What is that? Because my brand is fix your reflection first and live your best life ever. So look in that mirror and like who you see. I didn't really go there. That brand became live 4 to 5 years ago, because I was looking in the mirror and saying, oh, you look pretty good today and blah, blah, blah. And but was I really subconsciously knowing that? No, I was not. When I got real with myself, it became apparent that I was fixing my reflection first. I was growing wherever I'm planted. And I was being the best version of myself. Not just doing, I was being. Right. To be. And that's why I say, you want to live an empowered life? There's 2 things. Gratitude. Find the gifts and the blessings. After all, I'm an alchemist. My formula is gratitude plus forgiveness. Yes. Equals living an empowered life, the life you desire. Perhaps the life you dream about, rather than anything less. Yes. Now, I can give you a tool. I can give our listeners a tool. Gratitude, we practice that. Okay, a lot. morning, evening. I write it every morning, every evening. But forgiveness has a bad rap. Okay. Nobody really wants to talk about forgiveness. So, especially if I'm speaking to an audience, I'll say, okay, take out a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And forgiveness begins with forgiving yourself. And then someone or many people that have harmed you, or your perception is that they have harmed you. Write a letter to yourself. Okay. Write it in your handwriting. I'll write to myself. And this is a very powerful tool. And I encourage our listeners, our viewers, to use this tool. And it'll go something like this. I'll use myself. Dear Rhonda.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to write to you for some time. First of all, how are you? Rhonda, do you remember when you went to prison? Do you remember when you had breast cancer? Do you remember all your failed relationships, divorces, business ruination? You remember all that? I know that you did not mean to hurt me.
Yeah.
Talking to myself. I know you did not mean to hurt me, and I forgive you.
Yeah.
There's the aha breath. That's my confirming breath, the God breath. And then I say, okay, get another piece of paper. I want you to write to someone who you feel has harmed you, has hurt you. And people are shifting in their seats. And I go, no, you don't have to mail it. You don't have to mail the letter, but I want you to write it. Dear someone who has hurt or harmed me, I've been meaning to write to you for some time. First of all, how are you? Person that has harmed or hurt me, do you remember when you betrayed me, when you cheated on me, when you gossiped about me, when you told outright lies, when you were abusive to me? I just want you to know that I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I know it. And I forgive you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Then do what you want. Rip it up, flush it down the toilet, burn it, do whatever you want with it. Yeah. Because people, again, forgiveness gets such a bad rap, but it's essential to forgive, beginning with ourselves, because when we don't, all we do is foster resentment, sadness. We cause physical illness. That's why I'm so involved with emotional and cognitive elements of well-being and ill-being.
Right.
We have that power if we choose to understand what we can do.
Right.
We get so many signs. Trust your intuitive.
Yeah.
So many God saying the signs, and then God says like little ripples, little pebbles.
Yeah.
I didn't get her attention. I think I might have to use bigger pebbles. Then I think I might have to use a 2x4. Then finally the brick.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I got it.
That you're saying that you started writing these letters, but what I just couldn't even begin to imagine. So what was your mental state of mind when all of this started, from your trial, from when you found out that you had breast cancer? Like, what were you going through mentally?
I was scared.
Where you are now?
I was terrified. It was horrible. I was terrified. Daunting is the least expressive emotion I can use. I was angry.
Yeah.
And I knew enough from my background in psychotherapy. Don't shove those emotions. Feel them.
Right.
If you keep shoving things, they will erupt.
Right.
At the most inappropriate time. I'll be very candid. I could be blunt, I think, with you.
Yeah.
Always cut it out. If you keep shoving the emotions, it's like keep on shoving stuff that doesn't belong in the toilet. Keep it. Because you know what's going to happen? Eventually, it's going to erupt at a most inopportune time, like when you have a guest, a whole full of guests. Okay?
Yeah.
Literally, that's what will happen. So,
Yeah.
but I was feeling all those emotions. I tell clients, my group coaching program as well, I tell audiences, I am not immune just because I do this. I live this and breathe this, but I
Right.
am not immune to feeling hurt, to feeling sad, to feeling angry, resentful. But I snap myself out of it because that's not doing me any good.
Right.
And if I can't do myself good, then I can't do anyone any
Right.
good.
Yeah.
I cannot. So I was feeling all that. And I was feeling like, oh my God, in the words of my daughter, when are we going to get a break? Breast cancer. Come on. The nurturer, the nourisher, right breast. I didn't lose it. But you know what? It's got a nice nick in it. It's got a war mark.
Yeah.
And I like it. I appreciate it because it reminds me about certain things.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's all okay because I've made it okay, cancer-free, thank God, since March of 2006. Because
Amen.
I'm nurtured. Thank you. I'm nurturing and I'm nourishing myself.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not just eating or not drinking or this or that or the other thing. It's what am I ingesting? What negativity am I ingesting? What toxicity? Who am I hanging around with?
Right. Absolutely.
I don't read the newspaper. I don't watch the news. I know what's happening, and I am prayerful. Somebody comes up to me, well, what do you think about this administration? I said, well, frankly, they all eat from the same dish. And I am not counting on them. I am counting on the God within me.
Yes.
And continue to be faith-based and pray for all of them. And pray for the highest and best good or something better.
Yes. I love that.
For me, for those that surround me, those who I influence and impact, and for our world.
Yeah.
That's my strength is my vulnerability. It sounds like an oxymoron, right? You hold me up to the light, you're going to see what you get.
Yeah.
You don't like it. Okay. That's okay. But you're going to see who you get. And I wasn't always this way.
Yeah.
Talk about prison, talk about breast cancer, talk about failed relationships, talk about all this stuff I'm vulnerable to. I was very timid. I didn't, maybe 4 years ago, I started up Close Up Television Network. We're going to start with that. Based in Connecticut. I flew to Connecticut and I said, you think I should do this, God? My whole family is going to be mad and this and that and the other. Then I found out the studio, one of them is in Branford, Connecticut. Now, is that not a message? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is that get on the plane, go over there and open your mouth. Okay?
Yeah.
And visit your family while you're there.
Yeah.
So you see, there's the signs and the signals. And again, if we choose, that light at the end of the tunnel is not a train. Right. I'm not even going to say it's not necessarily a train. No, it is not a train. That light is the way, it's the truth, it's the hope, it's the guidance, it's the blueprint to have us be the best version of ourselves, to live the life we want to live if we choose, rather than anything less.
Yes, absolutely. So your story is definitely went from strife to strength in so many ways. And that is very, very empowering. Like, that's huge. But you as a psychotherapist, so when did you become a psychotherapist?
Let's see, way back when, 1982, grad school.
1982. And so what does that entail exactly?
It entails a thesis.
Okay.
It entails interaction with my peers where they are using psychotherapy tools on me and I'm using psychotherapy tools on them. And it entitles an internship to be out in public and doing an internship. Being from Connecticut, the insurance companies was where I did my internships, helping people in employee assistance programs.
Okay, but like as a psychotherapist, like if you have your client, what does that entail?
Okay, as a psychotherapist, some of the things, I have a toolbox for psychotherapy. I have a toolbox for alchemy.
Okay.
My blessing is I can interchange. And the biggest thing, I won't work with anybody. I will not work with people that think I'm going to save them. Or wave the Harry Potter wand over them. You must do the work.
Right.
So it entails these days, I'll do a complimentary 30 minutes. What brought you here? Not just because it's free.
Right.
What brought you here?
Yeah.
They must be able to tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. They must be able to tell me, and they must agree that they will do the work. Well, what kind of work? I said, let me explain this to you. I will give you tools and practical application, and I will never ask you to do anything I have not done myself. Like what? Like go within. And now it's days, look in the mirror. Right. I want you to do it with me. And it might be hard at first. Some people can't look in the mirror and say, I love you, I like you. They look away, there's shifting around. And I said, it's okay. Yeah. You're just not there yet. But in order to live the life you desire, to have a better relationship with whoever it is, your mother, your kid, your spouse, you must do the work.
Yeah.
You must do the work, or all that will happen is you'll just find someone else in different clothing.
Yeah.
That you'll have to do the work. That's a God thing.
Yeah.
I've had many people that are Christians and with abundance and issues with that. And so you will agree as a Christian that you are made in the image and likeness of God? Yes. I said, so I'm not getting this. There's a disconnect here. If you are in the image and likeness of God, you can listen because God's going to send you signs, signals to make divine right choices, to take divine right inspired action, and then watch and see. Yes. And it is not the person around you that needs to change. They will never change. That's their deal. Help you make some changes and watch and see how everything in your life changes for the better. And help you change you to fix your reflection first so you can live your best life ever.
Right.
Back in the days when I had the psychotherapist hat on, we'll take the incidence of a woman was she very dissatisfied with her relationship with her husband.
Yeah.
He needs to change. He needs to change. No, I don't think he's going to change. How long has this been going on? 20 years. And I go, well, the likelihood is he will not change if he doesn't want to change. He could change, but we're talking about you right now. And I said, tell me what you want. Well, I don't know what I want. I go, well, you do. Let's begin with what you don't want. Because that will probably lead us to what you want. So what do you want? I want someone who's not as bad as my husband. Okay. They got divorced and she got someone that was not as bad. He was bad. Okay. But
not as bad. Okay.
But he was bad. And when she started to listen, she was no longer a people pleaser. She lost about 100 pounds and she liked herself.
Yeah.
She loved herself and she wasn't afraid to look in the mirror any longer.
Yeah.
And she went on to new adventures because she made those changes for her. And I've had other clients that say, I've seen you for 4 sessions. There's nothing happening. And I go, just a moment. just a moment.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to have this lousy relationship with your daughter? I'm very blunt too.
Yeah.
And she'd say, oh my God, it took years. And I go, so do you think in 4 sessions that we're going to unravel all this? We're going to unpack it in 4 sessions? And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Okay. You must do the work. That relationship ended. And it's okay.
Right. Yeah.
And, God ends that. He removes us from those places because we're only one person. We need to go where we can do what God wishes us to do in an effective and an empowering way. We just waste our time nilly-nilly. And I'm not judging anyone. I'm not criticizing, but I'm making a very, very sincere and powerful observation.
Absolutely. Yeah. They have to be open to receive as well. And if they're closed off, it's not going to work. No. And I believe that's kind of what you were saying there, where the client said, nothing's happening. It's just not working. It's like, you can't physically fix someone. They have to be willing to receive. They have to be willing to put in the work as well.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why your podcast it's all about healing. Yes. Well, first of all, do you want to heal or not? If you don't want to heal, that's fine too.
Right.
Okay? But please, I got healing to do. Okay. I got my own healing, and I can help others heal so I can heal.
Yes.
So, it's like, people are funny,
Yeah.
People are.
Yeah. I love how blunt you are.
Really funny. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or someone will say to me, oh, how's it going?
Yeah.
I said, how's what going? So, do you have something in particular in mind?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. Just how's it going? I said, are you asking me how I am?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, ask me.
Right. Yeah.
Ask you what? I mean, this is like, so people get this disconnect. I go, well, you said you want to know how I am. So do you think you want to ask me that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. How are you?
Right.
I said, how, you already talking to me? Yeah. How are you, Rhonda? I go, I'm very well. Thank you. How are you? And they go, what?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. How many times do we pass people? Mm-hmm. Hi, how you doing? Keep walking. Okay.
Right.
Or they pass up
for the answer. Right.
For, oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah, beautiful day. Have a nice day. Yeah, see you around. Okay.
Yes.
And that's the attention. Understand this too. A lot of people say to me, oh, you've been in Colorado Springs for nearly 4 years. I'm ending a work project here that I can't get into, but I'm ending that here and going back to my roots in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Not because I'm old, because I miss my family. So, I'm not going there to die. I'm just going there. But they'll say to me early on, well, you've been there 2 years. Have you met anyone? Mm-hmm. This is crucial for relationships. Mm-hmm. And I say, yes, I have. Oh, you have. Oh, she's intelligent, articulate, beautiful, loves to garden, loves to cook, is extremely compassionate and communicative. And her name is Rhonda Farrah.
Yeah.
All the failed relationships, let me tell you what, it's because I was not esteeming, loving, respecting I thought I was, but no, I wasn't. I was looking for the person to come in.
Right.
So what did I attract? I kept the pattern continuing. Right.
You kept trying to what you were lacking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the interesting part is we attract what we are. Mm-hmm. Okay? Everybody says opposites attract. Yeah, they may, but they don't stay together long.
Right.
But we are attracting, that's another story, but we are attracting, when we look in the mirror, if we're insecure about something, we're going to attract insecurity.
Correct.
We're going to attract yet another relationship where we're not feeling reciprocity.
Right. Absolutely.
Someone says, oh, you probably want to stay single again forever. I go, no, I'm open to love. But I said, this time, I continue to love myself, to like myself, to esteem and appreciate myself, because that's what I need to do.
Right.
And then the right person comes in.
Yeah.
And I don't walk around saying, you're the right person. Let me see. I've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah.
You're the right person.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, I think I got it right this time. I think I finally got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But you see, we're magnificent just the way we are.
Absolutely.
Okay, just the way we are, with all my little adventures and foibles and mistakes. All the times I fell was so that I can get up. That's why you fall. That's why you fail. So you can get up. That's it. Because we have that authentic power within us if we choose to use it.
Right.
That's here. I believe there are only two emotions, love and fear.
Yes.
Love produces certain thoughts, produces our external world. Fear produces other thoughts and probably the world that we do not desire. We're a life lived in default mode, rather than addressing the magnificent beings that we are. Remember, image and likeness of God.
Right.
You either know that or you don't.
Right.
That doesn't mean you run around like a peacock.
Right.
Within here, well, you might, I don't know. But within here, understand that, know that. Right. Don't just believe it, know it. Yes. Know it. And watch and see how things happen.
Yes. And it takes that step from believing to knowing. Before you start to manifest that is the knowing. Absolutely.
Right. And it's like, I don't like talking about politics. I don't like talking about religion. I told you I was raised a Catholic, so I call it God.
Yeah.
That's God to me. And Jesus is, if I could find a guy like Jesus, I'd be set. Okay.
Yeah.
Be good. So, but here's the thing. It's like Jesus is the example, not the exception. We all have our crosses, believe me. Right. And he didn't want to do it. He's pleading, get me out of this, God. He's in the Garden of Gethsemane pleading. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Well, it happened. And of course, we know the story, the resurrection.
Yes.
New life, rebirth. We have an opportunity from the crosses that we are carrying to ascend to the highest and the best version of ourselves, our godling self, not merely our earthling self, if we choose that. And some people will think, oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Well, you know what? If you think you cannot, then you won't. If you think you can, then you will. You're right, no matter what. And that is the power, the heartfeltness, the mindfulness. We have that ability if we choose.
Absolutely. After our transformation comes our resurrection. And that's where we become that new person, or not even that new person, that rediscovered self.
Yeah, we reinvent it.
Yeah.
We went to plan B, whether we liked it or not. You know about plan B, right? Oh, we're going to move to plan B.
Yeah.
But I don't want to move anywhere to get to plan B. And it's not, well, then you're not going to plan B, honey. That's it.
Yeah. You don't want
you're on the East Coast, right?
Yeah, no, I'm mid. I'm in Indiana.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at the time zones. Well, a lot of people will say to me, and we're laughing, we're joking, but I'm giving some nuggets out here. But my bluntness is I am an East Coast gal. Okay,
Yeah.
New England.
Uh-huh.
For all the times I would say, "Oh God, New England, oh that Yankee mentality." It's like, oh,
Yeah.
mine is a lot different.
Yes.
I don't speak with a drawl, but let me tell you, yeah.
Yes. I love it though. He said, well, I don't want to move from Plan B. He said, then you're not moving anywhere.
Okay, but I gotta go. So
Right. I love that though. That's really putting it out there. But I love that you call yourself an alchemist as well, because I really believe that we're co-creators, and that's what it takes. It takes us doing the work as well. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you're not going to go anywhere.
No, you're not.
Yeah. But do you have anything just any piece of advice for the listeners? Do you have anything that you would want to say?
Yes, I do. That whatever struggle or challenge you may be happening for you now, once again, the light coming at you is not a train. It is the way, the hope, the truth, the light, your blueprint, if you choose to use it. Understand that you are not alone. I encourage you to reach out to a friend that you can trust, reach out to an organization, whether you reach out to me or another practitioner, reach out. Ask God or whatever you call it, universe or otherwise. Yeah. What do I do? And then listen, make a divine right choice, take divine right inspired action. Can't be any worse.
Yeah. Okay?
So understand that. And also understand that it's everything combined, so that we can live that empowered life. Yeah. I know I've been through some very unsavory things in my life. Mm-hmm. And again, there was not a day that I did not cry. By now, I can laugh. Yes. I'm growing right. Wherever I'm planted. Find the gift and the blessing. Be faith-based. So you're saying in your heart and in your mind, I am faith-based. So even if this happens, I'm good. Don't be in fear, because you will create more fear of what to fear about. And I will leave our listeners and our viewers with one important thing, an invitation. Mm-hmm. I invite you to treat life as if it were ice cream, mm-hmm. and enjoy it before it melts. I like that. Yeah. I love that. I really like that. And are you still currently practicing? Yes, I am. More on the group level now. Mm-hmm. I'm beginning a new group program, Fix Your Reflection First and Live Your Best Life Ever. Mm-hmm. I will take 15. They usually turn out to be women. Mm-hmm. I like working with women. And you can find me at helpmerhondanow.com. You can write to me, Rhonda, at helpmerhondanow.com. I welcome questions. I welcome comments to this podcast. I will also have my dear business manager, Noah, send you a link for the group coaching. Okay. So you can have more information on that. And if there's someone you feel needs a guide, well, I could be the gal. All right. Thank you very much. And that will all be added in the show notes as well. Is it all via online, or do you have any sessions in person as well? Not in person until I get settled to my new growing where I am planted spot. Okay. So it's all online. You get me for 2 hours a week for 3 months. Okay. 3 months. So 12 weeks. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions at all. I believe every day is a new day, a new beginning. Yeah. And we take it in these 12-week chunks of how to live your best life.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Rhonda. And again, all of that's going to be labeled in the show notes as well. But if that is everything, you don't have anything else to add?
No, I have a thank you for being so gracious to have me as your guest. I really enjoyed myself, by the way. Thank you.
No problem at all. And I greatly appreciate you and thank you as well. And again, everyone, I'm Robin Black, and this is It's All About Healing podcast. Everyone, stay blessed. Again, I'm your host, Robin Black, and this is It's All About Healing podcast. If you're navigating grief, toxic relationships, trauma, financial pressure, or the slow work of rebuilding after setback piled upon setback, this channel is for you. Our community now spans 118 countries, proof that real stories travel and that healing accelerates when we carry one another. Share your story, lend your voice, and let grace turn pain into purpose. Book your podcast in the link below and share your story. Be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good evening, and good night. Stay blessed.